Gosh.
Hello.
Hello.
We're back again. Back at it again.
I say it's a bit of an impromptu that we're out of rotation. We're back a bit earlier than scheduled.
Yeah, got a little bit of bonus time
Bit of
in.
bonus beard time.
Beard
The BB.
boys. Blame Des. Just looked at the stream chat at the right time. Always blame
It's
Des.
always Big Daddy's fault.
Never our fault.
It's no Uncle Des.
Uncle Des to you, Jay. Right, so.
Hashtag Beards is back.
Yes, get it in. No, Des or Stephen. Des isn't actually here at the moment.
He's not in this country.
Dun dun dun.
Or is he? No, he is back.
I think he
isn't
is back, to be honest, but
He's not long got back into this country.
he was attention seeking a bit there. Bedhead, is that me? Oh no. I'm gonna get through it.
Curling. Did you want me to shuffle over a bit?
Yeah, man.
There you go, and get you a bit more sense checking.
Yeah, that's Reem.
I have to get over here now because you're so swole. So
Oh,
you gotta get used to that for right.
I've been going 15 weeks gym, guys. I'm
Good, isn't it? Thank you.
Can't even get it. Look at that.
Yeah.
Can't even get it on screen.
He'll just be literally one arm in the fish out of the water. No need for a rod. Right.
Big Timer Jay. Hi, Aaron and Sam. Hello, Big Timer.
So I guess we better introduce ourselves to people who I know we've got the regulars, and we're very glad to see you all chilling with us this afternoon. But my name's Sam, and I'm an assistant designer on Fishing Sim World Pro Tour.
I'm in the same job role as Sam, but my name's Aaron. It's a bit
Together
different.
we make one bearded designer sistery team.
Oh yeah.
So we're going to do some bass fishing on Largo today.
Oh yeah.
I don't know where this was requested, but that's what's happening.
Hi Caroline. Good to see you again. It's been a while. Darth Badger saying the chat's messed up. Des has been replaced by Poseidon.
What's up with the chat?
Stephen,
Will
sort
out.
the chat out, mate. I don't think they're talking about us,
About
are
us?
they?
Just
I
making
think they're
sure.
talking about the
The
chat box.
has been replaced by Poseidon. Oh jeez.
Plot twist, Des is
Oh
Poseidon.
jeez. Like the lightning thief. Little hack for anybody there. Not allowed to have the word arse in the tackle box name, so I've got around it.
Yeah, so the word bass gets blocked in the tackle box because it has ass in it.
Just
We need to
sad.
sort that out. But yeah, look, we've got solutions for days. Just use an at symbol instead of an A.
Fixed.
Mark Evcon, hello guys. Hello Mark, how's it going? And
Mark
then,
going.
oi oi gents, sorry I'm late. Scooby Hayes 420, back at it again.
He's made it in time. We ain't even got on the water yet.
We're getting YouTube and Twitch chat on Mixer. That's right, so
Should be a blend.
Stephen has set it up so that you guys can basically all talk to each other even though you're viewing the stream on different platforms. So it sort of just like brings everyone together really.
Yeah.
Hopefully that'll be a good thing in the long run. Gives you guys a more chance to engage with each other. And also it will seem less weird when we're replying to someone and you're
Wondering
like,
where
who the hell
they
are they
are.
talking to? Maybe only catching half the story.
We can't call it arse tackle.
Ass tackle box. Hey man, if the shoe fits.
I don't know, I think I'm gonna do bass. What do I? Yeah. I was just thinking, do I dead bait and lure? No, we just can't do that.
The Only Cobra 62, Afternoon DTG, Fishing Sim World Pro Tour is a great game. Loving Gillums myself. Thank you very
Aw.
much. Appreciate the words.
I'll say he appreciates the work.
Obviously, we'll just keep trying that, keep doing more stuff, keep the updates rolling. Sam's going bass fishing, but he's seemingly looking for a peg.
Yeah, I fancy having a little pig.
He doesn't want to. Well, careful what you say, son.
I only just got that. Took a little while.
I don't know what you're on about.
Oh, sorry, you're on my cable.
Oh,
a
sorry,
little
mate.
bit. It's hard. Yeah, I fancy having a little peg for a minute.
We catching the giant. Big time wants to see Megalodon. Doesn't want to see no fish. Doesn't want to see no bass.
Could still take this bait. But that's why I was thinking, like, if I'm going for big game, do I do a bit of both? I could get some dead bait out on the other two and lure fish. If we're going to go big, I'd have to see on Stephen's account now, has he got the goods for me to do this? Let me change it up a bit quickly. Okay, where's everyone watching from today? That's all I always like to know where people have a little peruse on the stream.
Sam loves a bit of geography.
I'm not very
He loves
good.
maps.
I'm not very good at geography. I'm actually bad. But I still like to know where everyone's at. Let's go big then, shall we? Yeah.
Will it be possible to up the tournament timer in career mode so tourneys are custom length? Would love 3-hour sessions or something more immersive than the current experience. Love game, awesome work. So we haven't got that in the plans, to be honest. I'm not sure what stage of the career mode you are, but if you get towards elite, in elite, a lot of the tournaments are 3 rounds. They're over 3 days, and each one of those days is 20 minutes long, so it adds up to an hour basically. Hopefully that's a bit more fulfilling for you. If that isn't enough, then my only suggestion would be to hop in multiplayer with some, try and find some friends and just go at each other instead of going against the AI. Not always the easiest thing to set up, but hopefully you can get something sorted. Got loads of people on the channel, hopefully maybe some of them want to play with you. Hi guys, when's the next DFL community challenge? Not sure, to be honest. I'm pretty sure there's one in the works, but I do not know what. On a more serious note, from Omni Black, I have a suggestion for starters. I, for one, would like to see water dripping from the fish when you're holding them, would add more depth and realism. That would be cool. I'm not sure how possible it is at the moment. It's not a priority for us over other things we've got in the works. But yeah, that would look awesome. It would just, like you say, yeah, more depth, more realism. Just makes it all a bit more immersive.
Give it that pizzazz.
Would it be possible? I'm not sure if it's. If I imagine it's got to be possible, but the question there would be a lot of questions around how we would make it happen.
How you do it, how you make it look different on each species.
Yeah.
Does it change based on the water? This
Yeah,
is stuff we do as designers. It's quite fun. But yeah, there's a lot of aspects. For something, you have to look at it from every angle. And something that simple might sound easy, but it's not.
Big time at Jay, where's the pike in Raisbury? I've been trying to catch the bosses for hours. So on Raisbury, they should be able to travel anywhere on the lake, but they'll be looking for the regular little hotspots you'd expect them to look for, like gravel lake beds perhaps, or different lake beds, areas of the lake that are a bit more undercover, things like that. Can we change the weather and the time of day in game? I'm not sure how easy that would be to do either. I suppose the biggest complication for that would be multiplayer. If you've got multiple people on the same lobby and then someone changes the date and time. I'm not 100% sure on that. It could be something we look into. That's not something in the pipeline at the moment though. The only Cobra 62 from sunny Canterbury in Kent. It's not too far from us.
Pretty local.
We're only in Chatham, not so sunny.
It's been alright today.
It has been alright.
The summer is dead though. I've accepted that.
Oh, that Scooby Haze, I didn't even realise Darth Badger was giving you a solution with size 2 weed hooks and pop-up dead baits to get those pike.
I mean, they're like big spoons as well, aren't they?
Yeah, spoon should do the job. Alright, Big Tommy, yeah, we can look into it. I haven't had any issues with it myself, but I haven't fished Raisbury extensively, so I'll have a little play test. It'll either be after the stream today or I'll give it a go in the morning. Liam Morant, hi guy, loving the game. Would love to see feeder fishing add and more things to do with float fishing. Float fishing is something we'd like to improve on. I'm not 100% sure what we're going to do or how priority it is. Feeder fishing, again, we've spoke about, but we've never got as far as trying to implement anything. It's not to say that it would never come though, because obviously Fish and Sim World, we want to get all the fish and stuff in.
All the fish.
All the fish?
What's saying on? Something on the dead bait as well.
What's that?
Got sand on
Oh,
the dead
really?
bait.
Got double bite?
Yeah,
Double T.
I was going to take the lure in, but again, I don't know if I'm allowed to say, but all I do know is where I'm at. There is a boss fish that likes to linger around here.
I think you're allowed to say, come on. Just spit it out.
She's swole.
Alex S, why is there a 20-minute timer per day though? Is it a hardware restriction you guys have? I would love to have something more close to a sim in that regard. So we don't have customizable timers on them, so that the experience, I guess, is the same for every player. So like, if you say to your friend like, "Oh, did you play this cup game?" And you can say, "Oh, I scored this," and then I don't know. It's more comparable your experiences to each other. We haven't done more than 20 minutes because we thought it might not be very friendly. Like even the elite events that are an hour long total, it feels like there should be a way to save in the middle of those. So having to have one session, like one round of an event, last over 20 minutes, I just worry people won't be able to always get through the session and be able to play all of the event.
It's pike.
Oh, Omni Black wants first-person camera when driving the boat. I think there'd be a lot of work to go into that. We'd have to sort out loads of first-person animation stuff. Make it so that we'd have to make it like a car game I don't really know any boat games, so that's why I use the car game as an example. But there'd be a lot of work going into that. I'm not sure how big the payoff would be, like how much it would improve the experience. But we have had people talk to us before about just improving the first-person experience in general. It does need a lot doing to it. At the moment it's quite basic. Could be something that we work on in the future. Oh, sorry, Darth Badger, I completely misunderstood. He wants the size 2 weed hooks and pop-up dead baits in game. I'm sure, well, we've got loads of equipment that we're going to be adding, so hopefully we'll be adding that stuff. I'm a bit slow on the uptake, I'm sorry guys. Is river fishing and sea fishing coming to the game? At the moment, not planned, but not writing it off either. Who is Megalodon on Largo del Mundo? Well,
the beast. It's the same Megalodon that you love from Eurofishing. It's just vacated.
Oh, Darth Badger, Scooby A's and Big Time are all just running in circles around me.
Not everyone likes Megalodon. Not the biggest catfish in here though.
It's not, is it?
Just saying, he's not the biggest anymore.
Stating facts.
Purposely changed that. Just don't get me wrong, I like Megalodon. And his sibling.
And his sibling.
I think Des made Little Don, didn't he? It just kind of became a thing. But both of them, not the biggest.
Any chance to add bait boats to the game and eels? You've definitely seen Sam string before, haven't you?
There might be 2 hashtags, you know. Hashtags eels has been going for a while and it's not getting forgotten. Don't you worry, you keep saying eels and I'll keep trying to poke the right people, but that is all I can do.
In regards to that Megalodon question earlier as well, I don't know if you was asking who or where, but Sam is in the area, I believe.
Not for Megalodon.
Oh, you're not in the area of Megalodon.
For the one above that.
Oh wait, who are you looking for?
I'm looking for Lost Gigantis.
Yes, of course. Okay, cool, because they're going in the chat, hey, where's Lost Gigantis?
Well, if you'd like to take a look at my little map.
Your little map?
Oh, it's a big map.
Oh, I see.
Just over here. Is that where I'm at? Yeah, pretty sure this is where I'm at.
We hope. We can only hope.
I'll double check now.
Obligatory hashtags: stock pond, hashtag beards, hashtag bait boats, hashtag Darren the eel.
I'll check on the map. I think I'm on a boat here.
We're going to get all of the hashtags rolling in. Sam's rumbled.
It doesn't show it on this map, does it? Where I am. Or unless it's under that.
If you was on a boat, it would point you in the right direction.
This is definitely the right one, but it's annoying me now that I can't remember which one I went to. Gonna have to risk it. I think it's top right. Yeah, because my pig's still...
Darth Badger, we win again. Scooby Hayes, we do always win Darth Badger. We've got to take it on the chin, that's the thing as well. Just got to be like, yeah, it's true. It's true.
True that.
But you know what? It's important to stay humble. Guys, let's all stay humble. Remember our roots. Wolsey match comp is not how it used to be. I think it needs fixing, guys. I've got 35 in second place. We used to get 100 plus. So the catch rate and everything has been knocked down a bit on a lot of the lakes. That sounds pretty extreme. That'll be something I'll probably look at again tomorrow morning or after the stream. Had problems with baits missing, like imitation snail and luncheon meat. Tried multiple options, plus a full fresh install of the game and add-ons. Now it worked. Any solution, please? To be honest, I don't have a solution for you off the top of my head. That sounds like a really unique issue. I haven't had anyone else.
You're in the equipment pack, aren't you?
The equipment pack. So it could be to do with the platform that you are on. Are you on PC? If you're on PC, maybe check what add-ons you have installed and ticked in Fish and Sim World, and it might be that you just have unticked that and they're not showing up. PS4 or Xbox, I'm not 100% sure, but it's like again, if it's equipment pack, you would need to look into DLC missing on PS4 or something similar to that. Any news on the next update? No news from us, I'm afraid. Haven't been given any.
The only thing I can say is that it's gone into certification.
Dun dun dun.
So it's happening.
It's happening.
That's about all I can tell you.
Excuse me. Yeah, but it's out of our hands at the moment. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it will pass and everything, and you'll have another shiny new patch.
Well, there's a little bit more we can say. There's going to be 2 lakes.
Yeah.
And they're popular tournament locations.
There you go.
That is actually all.
Nothing more than a tease, I'm afraid. Just like Sam's teasing.
Trying to tease these fish.
Trying to tease the bass.
I've been doing a lot of Twitch. Not just on Twitch. Twitching.
I'm too lazy for it.
Well, you normally stop and go, didn't you?
Yeah,
and I was
so
like, I'll
give
it a bit of twitching a go, and I found it was doing me quite solid in some of the tournaments.
You wanted to find your niche.
Yeah.
Just wanted something a little bit different.
Yeah, I didn't want to be like everybody else. So yeah.
Oh look, Darth Badger's giving a solution for the baits missing. Unequip the Sonic Vader reel, and those baits will show.
That's something we definitely need to look at then, if it's a reel that's causing it.
Yeah, that's very strange.
I'll definitely look into that.
Scooby Hayes wants to go catch pike on Raisbury. Hey man, not on stream. We'll take that away in our private time and feel embarrassed and shameful on our own, and then we'll fix it, hopefully, if that is definitely an issue. I wonder if it's just that there's so few pike in the lake that it's just hard to get bites. I'm not 100% sure.
Right,
Carlos Explorer, how to catch barbel. Well, you pretty much just chuck a hook out and hopefully it'll catch. I'd probably recommend maybe just standard boilies and maybe, what size hooks do you reckon? Maybe 12s? Well, I'm pretty sure you can catch them on almost all of the hooks, I'm not sure. 12 seems like a good starting point, though.
number, yeah.
Oh look, we have got a... Okay, so Stephen's saying that the issue with the equipment pack should be fixed. Sorry guys, I'm getting a bit behind on the chat. Musaka, bring on the DLC. Yeah, you know, brother. It's coming.
I don't know how we'd convey it, because it's a question we get even asked a lot internally, especially like by QA about fish, what bait catches what fish species. I don't know what's the best way we can convey every species, but if it's something that people think is needed, it's definitely something we could look into a solution for it. It becomes difficult the more species we add, and they all eat the same thing.
That's the problem, yeah. I mean, you keep adding fish, all the bait, well, not all the baits, but you know, fish aren't always the most particular species when it comes to what they eat. Can't set up the targeted species for more than one round in multiplayer lobby. Fix it, please. Thank you, Yamil. We'll get on to that. Sounds like an easy repro. Online sponsor event would be nice to win hats, reels, or rods, or even special lures. See, that would be awesome, man. I would love to have more rewards going to the game, but more rewards is more artwork and gets pretty chock-a-blocked our art team's schedule, especially when they've got to have to make lakes the size of the lakes we're making now, especially in those the US ones. Yeah,
and the fish themselves, that takes a lot of work as well. Especially if it's like a completely different species. Obviously, like when you had the trout, they obviously share some sort of characteristics with other fish, so the art team has a bit of an easier time. That like the animations might be able to be sort of repurposed to the different fish, but if you're doing something like the arapaima, like there's nothing similar to that fish in our games. It's like
completely unique model, needs to be built up straight from scratch.
A lot more work.
All the lakes need their bite rates turned up a little and less time to bring in all species. Yeah, I've been looking on the Steam forums and it seems to be quite a mixed opinion on...
It's always a mixed opinion about bite rate and fight rate.
Yeah, I'm just seeing a lot of mixed opinions. It's always a hard one for us.
Yep.
Because anytime we make a change to something like this, we know we're going to anger one person and make another person happy. It's trying to work out what that ratio is. And
yeah. So I remember when we made the bass fight really hard, if you remember.
Yeah, I remember.
And it was hard, but some people loved it, and then there were a lot of people who didn't like it. So it's always that middle ground of like, it needs to kind of work for everybody.
Yeah. We'll always try and compromise. We'll always, if we keep getting feedback like that, we'll always make adjustments and just see how it sits, see what the reaction is, and see if there's anything we can do about it after.
Oh, you're on my cable again.
Oh, sorry, mate.
Do you want me to sling it up?
Put it on my lap.
Oh.
That's nice.
I need to get this fish in. I've got another fish on run 3.
Oh look, we are having a couple of people saying they can't catch pike on the Raspberry. Okay guys, yeah, definitely looking into that.
Off the top of me, I can't even remember how many we put in there. Ooh.
What, in Raspberry? I'm not sure either, to be honest. I'm not off the top of my head. Caroline, do you know when the next DLC is coming out? We are in certification at the moment. There will be 2 new lakes coming out as part of the pack. Famous tournament venues. Can't give you a date at the moment though. It all depends on how certification goes and that kind of thing.
Also, the publishing team have got their plans, so they will show you, don't worry.
Yeah.
But we don't want to step on their toes because they do a lot of great work, and I wouldn't want to undermine any of their work. And you wouldn't be seeing it to its fullest from our leaks. So.
I'm sure they'll have a snazzy trailer for it as well.
They have been smashing it recently.
They haven't been doing a bad job, have they?
I think our launch one for Pro Tour is still the best one.
Has catching bluegill and crappies on float been fixed? They tried to do it on stream last week and couldn't do it, lol. Neither can I. I thought it had been, but apparently it doesn't fill me with confidence if you're saying they couldn't do it last week. Well, again, that's going to have to go onto the list. Stephen, no, get me a list, please.
We should have bought the pads in.
Classic. I was just looking around for a pen and paper.
There's a pen.
Where's that?
There's a pen under there.
Oh yeah. Got a bit of paper here.
As I say, I don't know what that paper is. It's just raiding whatever's in this room. Little mirror. Nice little size. Right, let's get this bugger. I should have cast that out first though. Amateur move.
It's amateur hour over here.
Could have even animation cancelled it, you know how much I like that. Pro tips. Makes me sad though, it's not looking like catfish potential.
Oh.
The only Cobra 62, do you both have a favourite lake and species of fish in the game? That's a hard question. Unless you've got an easy answer, but there's like aspects of like...
For favourite lake, I almost said Foundry Dock, and I was going to say it's because it was the first lake that I worked on as a designer instead of in
close
QA.
bit to your heart.
Yeah, man. I just remember setting up Foundry Dock, learning the ropes, how to set the DLC up, and get stuff done.
What was the French one?
The Lac d'Or, the Golden Lake.
That was my first one.
But these were both Eurofishing OG lakes. So if I had to say favourite lake from Fishing Sim World, possibly Lake Johnson, just because again that was the first lake I properly worked on. Like at the beginning, I think you did a lot of Lake Boulder stuff, and I did.
Yeah,
a lot
I was
going to
say Boulder's one I did, and I do like a lot of the scenery on that one. But I don't know, like there's aspects of this lake I love in the different sunlight.
It's like Arnold. Arnold's Alabama, right?
Yeah.
Just confirming that, because sometimes I do mix up the names because they're all first names. Lake Arnold I like as well though, because it's got a lot of deadwood. It just breaks up the scenery a bit more, makes it a bit more interesting. Same with Lago del Mundo, just having like a lot more orange sort of.
Actually, I've changed my mind. It's Canal.
Canal,
I think, just because from going through like near London canals, like it captures it so well, so I can relate to it as an actual setting. Because again, I haven't been here.
I see what you're saying, yeah.
So somewhere I can actually relate to in real life, and it hits it spot on. And it's nothing like anything else we've got. It's quite different. But species-wise, it's got to be the old Mekong. I love that big alien bugger. It's face.
Fair play.
I'm gonna get the I can't get the anglers logo. I mean, I might have to go back. I have a big pike though. Mate, your species.
Species. I don't know, man. I just like fat. Like,
It's the
like yeah, I could say like, oh yeah, I really like pike, but if I caught a 3 pound pike or something, I'd be like, what's this? Go away.
Girthy,
I like those fat boys.
I kind of like the Wells catfish for their faces as well. They look
Pretty dopey.
Yeah, they look quite happy. Like,
Easily pleased.
Reaching about. Is that Musaka Age? Huge glitch on PS4. Can you check into why MacArthur is not on the trophy list for Lake Miller? Yes.
We can have a look at that.
Yes, we will. Get that one on the list.
Oh, Stephen's saying he's taking notes. I'm taking notes as well, but no harm in doubling down, my friend.
They get me rods back, aren't they?
MacArthur
Catch any fish.
missing.
Did you want to go? Just
Hey man, you do what you got to do.
Well, you can still do a bit of both if you want to reel one in. I was thinking I'm not going to get no big catfish if I don't have them in the water though, but I think I've had quite a good spread today. Just one of the things I like about having a peg, that you can... Don't get me wrong, I still like... Who doesn't like ragging it round in a boat? I think that was the first comment we got when we first demonstrated we were even going to do boats. They were like, I just want to rag the boat, and it's cool. But like, when it actually comes to fishing, I still like having a peg for the diversity in types I can use.
Just like having 3 rods out.
Yeah, the stand is just what I'm hoping, and no spoilers alert, 'cause we don't know when or if we might do this, but we would like to do a peg on a boat, or a boat that has a peg system on it. What that's going to look like, or if and when it's going to come, don't know.
There are complications with it. Yeah. You'd be thrilled to know.
It was just as easy as just /peg boat, enter done.
My man knows how to code. He's been coding for years. Boat equals peg.
What does peg equal boat? It's just the conundrum. That's where it's an issue. Which come first, the peg or the boat?
You just need to put a speedometer on the peg and it's all good and well. Would love to see the Eurofishing lakes in FSW. Yeah, that would be awesome, man. I'm not 100% sure how likely that... Well, I'll say I'm not 100% sure. I'm not sure full stop how likely that is to happen. It's something we've spoke about a few times, though. Some of the lakes in particular just bring back some nice little nostalgic memories. I think they look very nice.
We're going for hashtag bring back Euro lakes. Is
that the new one? I can get behind that.
There we go. That's another one down.
St John's. Get St John's. Get the big plated. Never forget. I remember that was one of my first experiences demoing the game. I went to like a fishing show in I was still a temporary on a temp contract at the time. Went to a fishing show to help like demo the game and promote the game, and I can't even remember where I was going with it. I just remember, people just coming up to me going, "Wait, is that really the big plated?" And I was like, a little bit more ignorant, I guess. Not really, just like, that's the big plated. It's a celebrity.
The prowess of big plated.
Exactly. I didn't understand the legendary status this fish held.
Now you know, like fudgy.
Exactly. Can you please explain what the green and orange line mean on the bottom of the sonar? I'm assuming you're talking about the Fishfinder and the green and orange line. I think I'm going stupid. I think I need to see it.
Isn't it like the density of the ground?
I can't remember. I need to see the lines to be able to comment on that. Maybe we'll get in a boat. We'll get in a boat at the end of the stream just to clear that one up. Maybe we can do a little...
You need to read old Carlos Explorer's comment, because he specifically said Aaron down second up. Oh
yeah. Aaron, can we get face mask that Bassmasters use when fishing? See, stuff on the face is hard as well.
I want it. I love a good mask, and I've seen that, and it's like.
When I first went around Sam's house, I can vouch for this. He actually really does love masks.
Not a joke. Not a joke.
Oh, he's got
got a little shelf, isn't
If there's a game that comes out that he likes, and there's a digital deluxe special golden edition, and it has a mask, there's a good chance he'll actually cop it.
I've resisted buying the Doom one. I want it, and I don't really want to lash 200 quid. But yeah, I love a good mask. Same in games.
You got some start. What's the start? Is it Kylo Ren you've got?
Yeah, I got the Kylo Ren one.
Kylo Ren doesn't even go for the OG. This man goes straight for the fresh blood.
I did want a Boba Fett one. They're expensive.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah. But yes, face masks with hats. It needs to be both, and sunglasses. I want all three. If I can have them. Please, John, let me have all three.
Stuart Main, I just took a little note of that. Species catch list also incorrect regarding catfish, bream and rudd. I'll have a little look at that. Brian Martin, is MacArthur a boss fish or a trophy fish? If it's got a name like MacArthur, it'll always be... Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, see, that line's been kind of blurred a little bit. I think even internally people seem to not really... I think for the sake of conversation, they are the same thing basically. Initially, we was trying to rename boss fish to trophy fish just because it sounded a bit nicer, and then we had on Bass Lakes we had a different system where we thought it would be more realistic to not have named fish and to just make trophy fish be above a certain weight. And then people have said like, hey, it would actually be cool to have the named fish. We've ended up having a double system on the Bass Lakes almost. So. We do sort of just generalise as trophy fish, and if it's got a name, we know it's a named specific individual fish.
Yeah, it might be a better way of naming them going forward. Named trophy fish and then just trophy fish.
Or just trophy and boss could work. I'm not sure. We need to clear that one up a bit better.
Yeah.
When you catch and release a fish, is that fish gone from the area you are fishing? Can you catch it again? So it'll be in the lake. From a gameplay perspective, the way it basically goes on a cooldown, you won't be able to catch that fish again for a certain amount of time. But you will be able to catch it again. But this is to stop people from, well, yeah, just releasing a fish and then being able to catch it again straight away. Loony Dutchman, bring in Dutch canals, please. I smell a bit of bias there.
It'd be nice to get another canal in
I think there's definitely more room for canals. After catching a number of fish in the same spot, does that spot run dry after how long? So that's sort of like similar to what we were just talking about, I guess, with the can you catch the same fish more than once? Some areas, I guess, it will depend on how many fish are in that area in the first place. Like if you go to an area with one fish and you catch that fish, obviously it's going to seem dry after that. But if you go to an area, I don't know. I don't know the best way to answer that question, if I'm honest.
Yeah,
you shouldn't really often find yourself in a position, if you're positioned well on the lake where there are loads of fish, it's not very likely you're going to be able to overfish it till it runs dry. Can you give a timeline on multiplayer fix? The lagging and glitching is so bad we can't use it for our team tournaments in NADFL. I can't give you a timeline on that, I'm afraid. We'll just keep an eye on that. I'm not sure if there's a fix for that in the patch that's next coming up or not, the one that's in certification. But yeah, we'll look into it, and I'm sure the community team will let you know more info about it as and when.
It's not what I'm hunting for, but it's still a chubber.
That was a fatty. £52. Standard, not a boss.
So we had a weird spread.
You spread your wings out.
Yeah. Nice little mix of colours going on. Getting back out there, isn't it?
What lake is this and what are you fishing? So at the moment we're on Lago del Mundo, Spanish Lake DLC.
Immediately I'm trying to hunt for catfish, so it's a bit annoying. The only thing I haven't got is what I want.
Initially we were always going to look for bass, and then it's just turned into a bit of a free-for-all. Like, why not? As long as it's big, it's good.
They'll still bass fish while they're out though.
Oh yeah, of course.
That's why I still quite like it, that they can just be out there doing their thing.
Can we get a Des mask for Halloween? The kids aren't ready. You can't go trick-or-treating with that. It's out of order. Oh look, Masaka thought you had Lost Gigante on.
It was a long... I had a little bit of hope. The fact it dragged it out quite a way, I thought, oof. Just a very fat carp.
I couldn't reel in the fish. It kept moving away from my boat. No matter how much I drag I added, it just wouldn't reel in at all. That's the map from. So that could just be a case of you had a big fish. I think we've seen that quite a lot in the past with catfish in particular. Big catfish taking line out very far. Patience, I'm afraid, is the answer to that. You just need to not put too much on the line to cause too high a line tension, and you just need to try and wait it out and wait till the fish comes in. Can you make the spod more visible when it hits the water, Johnny Griggs? That would be nice. That always trips me up a little bit. Can't tell if I've cast it out near my
actual baits, right?
Yeah, exactly. No dice 9 to 9. Cast net so I can compete with others in match tourneys. I mean, at this point, you're just asking for cheats. Hey guys, so this is the map from again. I had a situation happen here recently when I was playing in Pro Tour. I hooked onto a bass and the fish locator disappeared and then reappeared on the shore. That does sound like a weird one. I haven't seen that myself. If anyone else has seen that, please pipe up in chat, let us know. Sounds like an odd issue. If it's literally just a case of it happening once, then it might not be too priority, but if it's happening all the time, we'll look into it more. Blame Des, just blame Des. Daytona 1973, go catch a pike at Raysbury, please. So we've had a couple of people this stream talk about this. Apparently there's a bit of difficulty catching the pike there. I'm going to be playtesting that tomorrow morning off stream, where it's a bit safer for me.
I can give it a little go if you want.
I can give it a little stab.
I'll have a little go.
Just thinking that if you're not catching pike, you are about to sit on a lake for 15 minutes not doing anything.
If I do, then I'm OP.
That's called gambler's mentality. That's called a gambler's mentality.
You know, my luck's been pretty down on the old gambling recently, so maybe it's not a good idea. Virtual gambling.
Yep, don't worry, he's only wasting his money in a digital casino.
Exactly. Could be worse, couldn't it? Yeah, not a little bad one then. £5. It's a bit stoked about it. I'll give it a go.
No, it went on the shore, it actually went on the bank. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Oh.
No worries, yeah. Like I say, we need to see that that's happening quite a lot. It's not even that it has to be happening a lot, but it's hard for us to talk about an issue if we haven't seen it or if we don't know exactly how to repro it. Hopefully, I'll talk to the QA team after this, see if they've seen anything remotely similar. It might be that they've seen something once and just thought it was a one-off and haven't mentioned it. But at the moment, I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, if it happens again, let us know. Yeah.
Do you look at their face?
Good place to let us know is either you can let us know on the stream, or if you can even grab a photo, a screenshot or a video. I'm not sure what hardware you're on, but if you can share that with us somehow through support or through Steam, through the community forums, that'd be awesome.
I like the Wells catfish face.
Yeah.
They seem pretty happy, but they're pretty cool.
Oh, the channel catfish.
Kind of weird looking.
They look a bit more dead in the eyes, I feel. I can't. Red-tailed catfish are nice, man. Red-tailed catfish just look athletic.
Yeah, it doesn't
look
look
like a pace. Little rocket.
But yeah,
Mekong catfish. Janky.
But it's so janky that it's lovely. Look at his little eye.
You know what they say, the fish you like are fish that look like you. Whoa. Oh look, there we go. Sebastian Pandamatico. Sorry if I butchered that. Saying it did just bug back for me 2 times. Okay. That's definitely something we need to look into then. Shouldn't be teleporting all over the place.
What was the trophy fish we missed?
MacArthur.
On what lake?
I'm going to I can't remember. I'm going to assume Raspberries. But hell, why not just go through all of them and make sure it's just make sure it's not on any of them.
Oh, good drop, man. Don't need to look at why that ain't coming up if that is the lake. No, it's on Miller. Giving me the wrong steer.
Oh, they're also saying about K12 Outdoors has asked, can you guys demonstrate catching a channel catfish on dead baits? It's another one that they can't get to work. Videos are always very good, Stephen.
It's not coming up.
It's crazy just how much of difference a video or a screenshot of an issue can make, because if you say to us like, hey man, this isn't working, and we might be like, oh, shrug shoulders, but if we have a picture or a video, we can look at it and go, oh, I wonder if that's happening because of this, or if it's knockoff on this. Oh look, MacArthur is Lake Miller.
Yeah, he wasn't there.
He wasn't there, missing in action, MIA.
Right.
Any tips for Gillums? Sat there for nearly an hour with no catches. I'm using the size... I'm going to assume a size 2 hook with predator bait and a size 4 with tiger nuts. To be honest, RMG, that should be all you need to get going. What's the longest you've ever waited for a bite on Gillums? I've never waited more than 20, I don't think.
10, 20 minutes.
Yeah. It might be you've just had a bit of bad luck.
Yeah. Try changing to a different spot on the loop. That's what I'd always recommend, because they do move around, and it's not something we can obviously show in the game, but there is like a point of interest system that fish use in real life for either food or where they like to hide. And fish in the game do change their mind, like based on how hungry they are and what the temperature of the lake is, will change where they like to move. So if you find yourself sitting at one spot for too long and you're getting nothing, have a little move, try somewhere else. And use real world stuff like leaves and overhanging trees, like the real world where fish would like sit under that and feed that. We replicate that in the game. So try focusing on stuff like that. I'm going to take a fat old spoon, I think.
Sorry guys, the chat went a bit quickly there. You was talking about the pike fights being a bit long. I think that was you, Darth Badger, possibly, or one of the. It was one of you usual guys, Scooby Hayes, Big Timer. What's up with the pike? Is it just the same issue as the rest of it? Just that it all feels a bit exaggerated. Any news on the Bass Lake pack? No news at the moment. We have got it in certification. It's out of our hands at the moment. Fingers crossed we passed, and then the community team will do the usual thing, release some videos for you guys, confirm a date. Unfortunately, we can't give any more info than that at the moment.
Little cheeky Gillam's fish.
Have you even put MacArthur in Lake Miller? I've been trying that location, had no luck. Oh, I can check that one as well. I would like to think it is definitely in there because the QA team should have caught every Bowles fish. That's part of their checks when we go through and set up these new lakes. One of the checks is, can every fish be caught? K12 Outdoors, you guys read my question but didn't answer it. Oh, yeah, that's because I can't remember the question now. I've got to scroll back up and I can't do it on this screen. So you was talking about the... Wait, what? Sorry, you're going to have to say your question again.
That's probably...
I'm sorry. Aaron, are the next two lakes in a pack priced like giant carp pack? Yeah, that's right, Carlos. They'll be in a double pack again. It'll be like the monster carp pack with Gillam's and Raspberry. Does the weather have anything to do with getting no catches on Gillam's? I'm always night fishing. Weather plays more into it than time of day at the moment. We would like to make time of day more impactful.
You want me lying again?
Pike take too much time. All the fish do is really, apart from the small panfish, roach, rudd, etc. Okay. They fight too long. They don't fight that hard and long in real life. I did have one and got the stuck in the bank glitch and it snapped off instantly. Okay, so that's a separate issue that needs to be addressed. But okay, we'll take this feedback on the fish fights, pass it on to the powers that be. I'm pretty sure like I say, we have been seeing the comments on the community threads and everything, so I'm sure that they're aware of what people are saying, and we'll have to work out how we want to go forward with it. Oh, can you guys demonstrate catching a channel catfish on dead bait? Also another can't get to work. Sorry about that, K12. I doubt we're going to have time today to do that, but we'll try and get that into another stream. Hopefully, maybe we can pass that on for the guys next week to have a look at and see if they can do it. In the meantime, I'll add that on again to my list of things that I need to test this week off stream. Can you guys demonstrate channel catfish on dead baits?
Actually, check. Are there any other predators in here?
In what, sorry?
In Waysbury. I can't remember if a perch are in here or not.
I'm not sure either.
Just if it's not, I don't have to go as. I went with a big spoon thinking that I need to eliminate other ones, but there's no bass in here, obviously. But
good luck catch a pike without cheating. We are going to need it, I think, because we've had so many people say they can't do it. But here we are.
I'll give it a go.
Aaron, which is the best bait to catch Wells catfish? Tiger, nut, pop-up, 20mm. That seems to be the fan favourite. That's the one that I generally use as well. I've been using that one since Eurofishing to catch catfish. Back on Lago del Mundo.
There, right.
And obviously the bigger the catfish you want to catch, just make sure you're using a nice big hook.
Trying to remember one of my other spots on here.
Okay, so they say we're getting a lot of people say Gillam's. Fish keep getting stuck in the bank on Gillam's. We'll look into that as well. Getting a big list. I mean, to be honest, it could be that some of these things people are already aware of that we just don't know about yet, because there's always so much stuff going on that you can imagine what it's like for everyone to be working on their own thing. And yeah, it could be that someone's already working on this. It could be that we even have a fix locally already done. So we'll talk to the team about all these issues you guys are raising with us. You cannot catch something that you did not put in, gents. Hey man, you're preaching to the choir. I'm saying like, hey man, if everyone's saying they can't catch,
well, I'm going to give it a go.
Sam's saying, hey, people are liars. You hear that?
Say he was a liar?
My word, you basically
putting words in my mouth.
Throwing shade.
No, I just want to see if I can. It's like challenge accepted if I manage it.
I've had 4 Mekong, still no bosses from me or club members. I reckon just stay persistent. I'm not sure if you just had a bit of bad luck there. It's hard for me to know how off that is. Like, for all I know, you could have played an hour. I'm not saying you have only played an hour, but
so you calling
it's
him
hard
a liar?
to. I'm not calling him a liar.
Now you know how it feels to put in your mouth.
But how? Right. So if he doesn't give me a time that he's played the game.
That's true.
Have I lied? Am I calling anyone a liar? Come on.
Throwing shade.
Come on. Hey man, I'm not saying you're a casual. You could be a fishing tryhard. And if you're in the grind, I respect that. However, yeah, I'm not sure if you have just had a bit of bad luck there. Like I say, the QA team should have all caught every boss fish, ideally naturally, without using cheats or anything like that. So I can run that question by them.
Nothing so well. Let's change this.
What about everyone else in the chat? Has anyone else had any luck catching Mekong boss fish? Steven say that you're calling people out on the stream. First Westwood, now the whole community. Please stop, Sam. I like our community. See, look, you're tearing families apart, man. Like, I feel victimised. I'm worried about even being on the stream with you. Like, guilty by association. Don't shoot the messenger, guys.
Do I need to hand in my resignation?
Hey, man, you don't need to hand in your resignation. Your P45's already on your desk.
It's already done. I did still call out Westwood, and I still stand by that quote.
Wait, what?
You weren't there for that when I called out Westwood for being... Did I say he was dull?
Oh, my word. There's nothing dull about the guy.
Well, Westwood, he's not exhibit, is he? So if someone's going to pin my car,
I don't really know what you want me to say about him.
He's not exhibit.
I went to a club once. Westwood was there, just being Westwood. I don't know.
So, in my opinion, was he being dull?
Scooby Hayes, we play more hours a week than you work. You're probably not wrong.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Mostly because I barely work.
Oh.
Singer.
But no, the main reason I actually want to try it is because I was the one who set up Waysbury. And I'm pretty sure I put them in there.
Oh, yeah. I'm confident, man. I'm confident that they've definitely been called before. But the thing is, you know, in the games engine, change one thing, you can break 20 other things.
I know, but for something, I'm pretty sure I put them in. That's why it's making me sad.
Oh, don't. No.
See, it's not me singling anyone out. It's the burden I'm carrying of my own craft.
Oh, yeah, it's true. He takes it to heart. He's hurting inside.
I am. I actually am a bit. I'm pretty sure this used to be my little go-to. Always had good luck on this side of the lake, and not getting any. So,
Can you add all of your names to new future boss fish? What do you mean? Sorry, like just give them all names, or because we will be doing that from now on.
yeah, all boss fish have names going for them. So we backfilled all the old lakes with named fish. So,
Yeah, there's a bit more consistency.
as you all love the old named fish.
Oh, Carlos Explorer. Aaron, metric units are wrong for me. Equipment still in imperial units, pounds and inches. Can you take note for the dev team? Okay. I have a feeling I might be wrong on it, so I'm not going to say anything. I might know why that would happen. I don't know how easy a fix that will be, but I will look at that one because that should work across the board. Not working for equipment. Thank you very much, Carlos. Okay, so you were talking about Pimp My Ride and the UK version was worse because it had Westwood.
Fact.
Westwood is like a blessing but a curse. It's just so cliche. I don't know if I want to get on a Westwood conversation right now.
It's alright. I'm the one who called him out, so you don't have to worry about it.
It was also you set up Raspberry and didn't put Pike in the lake.
I know. So
I'm
you
not
can
going to listen to what you say.
So you can at me for the Waysbury issue, and I can Westwood can at me for calling him out.
Look, they've already got Blame Sam, the hashtag going.
I'd have to agree with that right now.
Oh man, in all seriousness guys, I feel like you can't walk away from this thinking that this is Sam's fault.
It's alright, I can take it.
But you're taking so much of this burden on your own shoulders.
Yeah, you have to admit your own mistakes if it has happened, didn't you? I don't think I would have just put like one in. I can't remember because obviously we try and put a reasonable amount based on like real world stats fish in the bodies of water, so I can't see me putting like one in.
No.
We have had issues in the past because there's a lot of systems that obviously calculate how big they are and everything they look, and that can go wrong sometimes. So it might not be me.
Let's not stress it.
But
we'll
right
look into
now,
it. We're looking into it this week. It's going to be fine.
Right now I'm in the firing line, so if it is, I'll take that burden.
You're the one who... Why did you come? They're all saying it doesn't work. You're going, hey mad.
Well, now we know, don't we? Like, if we were in QA and you said this don't work, what would you do? You'd repro it.
Not on stream.
I'm willing to give the people what they want to see. They ask for it, I'll do it. And I have proved, yeah, you are right. It doesn't seem like you can catch one. Because there shouldn't... I don't think there's perch in here, am I correct? Without looking at the...
We've already said we don't know,
I think there might be... Even then, on European perch, I've got big bait on though. That's what I'm saying, if I go down to something small, will I get a perch on? So that's normally why I go big. Let's put a little crawl out.
Well, I need to get a pike on or the stream could not end deal. Hey man, no way.
I tell you, unfortunately I do have,
We're here till patch day.
A life to live outside of Waysbury.
You liar.
Now I'm going to grind those virtual mills in the other game if I'm...
The other game. Lake Ontario in Croatia has huge carp. Need that lake in the game. I heard about Lake Ontario before as it goes. I think Des was the one who mentioned it. That would be an awesome addition. We're trying to get a bit more continental, so who knows? Continental? That's probably the wrong word, but yeah. We're trying to make our lakes a bit more spread out, I guess, a bit more diverse. And the Thai lake was a good start to that.
If I can't catch a perch now either, then there's something very wrong.
Blame Des after Sam, always the way.
Don't know what that noise was. I'm going to go back to one other bit, just back over there.
I have a trophy on this lake, our pike. Humble brag, considering the circumstances. I mean, here's the thing. So even if there was an issue with the pike not appearing in the lake properly, it could be that the boss fish pike still do, because they're handled separately to the regular species.
Yeah.
So we could have a issue with the general population of pike in the lake, but the boss fish could still be there. So we've got 2 dead baits out, and we're using a lure for the other rod, I'm guessing.
Yeah, and I'm trying to be cheeky and casting over the dead baits to try and lure fish towards them as well.
Dean Martin, better late than never. Hey, Dean. Hey, man, you're here. That's all that matters.
Darth Badger's got faith in the power of the beard. Glad to hear it. I need all the support I can get right now.
Yeah, but your beard is clearly dark side.
Yeah, it's true.
It's like, yes, it's a little bit, isn't it?
Yeah. Till it goes grey. I don't think it's long until it does.
You're going to make an amazing silver fox.
I can't wait.
I've said. I'll look forward to it.
I really can't wait.
I can just look left and I can just be blinded. Blinded by the sun reflecting off those silver strains. It's going to be a great day. I've got that brown sort of edging on ginger, but not really fully committed to ginger thing going on.
Oh, that's pants.
Aaron, why not brown trout in Grand Union Canal? I think that when we was adding the fish, we just looked at what locations had the fish species, to be honest, and from what we could tell, there weren't any trout in Grand Union Canal. If you're telling me I'm wrong, we can change that, but as far as I know...
I don't think it was brown or rainbow. There might be another trout.
Is it a different type of trout?
I think
A third trout.
Unless I'm imagining this conversation, but I'm pretty sure I had that conversation with someone.
Johnny Griggs, pike fishing on W1 tonight then? No, I don't think so. I think stick to carp. We know there's definitely carp in there.
There's some fat carp in there.
Cecily E? I'm still trying to catch a pike on Gigantica Road Lake. Sometimes I can see one following my lure, but it won't bite. See, it's a bit hard on that lake, so I'm pretty sure that on Road Lake, the issue there, if you're not getting a lot of bites, is that there just aren't a lot of pike in the lake. So it is just hard on that lake, and the reason that doesn't have a lot of pike is because in the real world it doesn't have that many pike. So we've just went for realism. They're egging you on, man. They're all behind you.
Oh.
They got support. More supporting than me.
Yeah, you just wanted me to resign.
I just don't understand.
Throw me under the bus.
I don't see a blame Aaron hashtag. So I must be doing
all
a good
your
job.
bugs are just off the grid.
Yeah, trust me, I have a lot of bugs.
Do you want to tell you that time when you crashed the build? Because I did
I was literally just thinking about that.
I didn't get like this. That's the thing I hate when you come in the morning and be like, oh yeah, change you may crash the build. It's like,
yeah. You come in the morning and you're like, you're right guys, and everyone just sort of looks at you and you're like, oh okay, what have I done? It'll be fine.
How did I break it the other day? I broke it pretty recently.
Career participants. Changed the name of a few career participants and it started crashing career mode.
Oh yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was me.
Oh, I broke it when I changed the event order for the career event.
Oh, yeah, there's another one.
That broke it.
Giving it the stop and go.
I'm trying to get back to your Twitch.
There he is.
It seems really difficult. Like, I'm going to need to talk to Raz about it. It seems really difficult to maintain Twitch. I can get it to do it for a bit, but not
Consistent.
Mm.
It's quite a complicated movement you're doing in terms of what you're doing on the controller, I guess.
Yeah. It was even harder before we added the twitching on the button.
Amron, when are we having this proper 2v2? I'm not sure. That's just the answer to that one. Do the usual pester Stephen after the stream ends and see if they've got anything lined up for that. Although I'm not sure if Big Time has already spoken to Stephen and knows something I don't. When we get dedicated server, Scooby, unless we are host. Is that flickering on the opposite side Des running around? I assure you Des is not in Raysbury. Looking for Pike. That's what Des is doing, he's adding the Pike. He's gone down there.
Pike or pint? It's like, do
Multitasking.
I reel this fish in or do I drink this beer?
Would love to be able to set up an in-game league for mates. Yeah, that would be awesome. I'd love some sort of league system, or like even like you say, like just having some sort of like a fishing club thing where you can sort of have like club tournaments or whatever. That'd be awesome.
I have to say, it's awesome the fact a lot of you have started setting up your own fishing clubs and doing it outside of the game.
Yeah, obviously it's not ideal having to do that stuff with third-party software, but it's awesome nonetheless.
Yeah.
Hopefully in the future we can support you guys a bit more with that kind of thing.
Is that another hashtag? We've got fishing clubs coming.
Des's latest research trip was the other side of Raysbury. There you have it.
It's proper flickering though, isn't it? Like that.
Yeah.
Looks like a merry-go-round.
If you're not allowed to look at strobes, please look away.
Yeah, I was going to say, maybe I should cast over there to save my own eyes. Now I can't unsee it. It's still doing it.
I'm on the ground, that's him stocking pike as we speak.
It's random.
Gives each one a little... There you go. Get out there. Get caught by someone. Going for the constant reel now.
Yeah, just
slow and steady.
Yeah, going for covering ground quickly. But it's looking pretty bleak. Sad to say.
Hey man, we knew what we was getting into here.
Yeah. I'll have to have a look under the hood when I get back to my desk.
Lift up that hood.
Yeah. Have a little poke around that engine room.
See what's going on. Des will be in the pub testing the beer, as always. Any news on the next update, or have I missed that? Sorry, Dean, no news at the moment. Basically...
You got a little hot goss.
Well, yeah, we've sort of got... We got news, but not really.
We should have a hot goss splash.
That'd be awesome. I think.
Or wet goss, because it's fishing.
So yeah, with the next update, so we're in certification at the moment with the next Twin DLC pack, and we're just waiting on Sony and Microsoft to be honest, see what they say, see if we pass, and then the community team will do their thing like they always do, let you know with a fancy trailer and give you the date that it's all going to come out. Fingers crossed it'll be sooner rather than later. Soon TM, exactly. Learn that one from Blizzard. Carlos Explorer, congratulations to all Dovetail Fishing team. Best fishing simulator so far. Thank you very much. We will try our best and will continue to do so. Stocking pike, more like stocking pints. Let's just keep reading that one and come back to it. Just like, yeah, picturing Des in a brewery.
I don't know if this is true, but did you hear that Des got a free coffee in Wendy's when he was in America?
Oh, I did hear.
Because they thought he was a senior citizen, thought he was 55.
He's going to go down well, isn't it?
Just so you can all ask him how old he is when he's next on stream, because I'm sure he's going to have lots of stories to tell you about his researching antics.
If you just assume and address him like he's 60 years or older, he's probably... You might get him to cry a little bit. Who knows?
So
you can only hope.
So we're going to change it to Granddaddy Des. He's been upgraded from Big Daddy.
Grandpappy. Dean Martin echoing what Carlos said. Best fishing game out there by far. Thank you very much, Dean, man.
Aww.
What is soon TM? So soon TM. I don't really know the best way to describe it. It's sort of it's a bit of a cliche, I guess, where you'll see a lot of developers just say, they'll say it's coming soon TM, like soon being trademarked, as in it's one of those things where they all... I'm doing a really bad job here. Help me out, man.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Soon TM.
I've never heard of it.
Oh, really?
So I was hoping you...
I thought that you would know because you're such a Blizzard fanboy. So soon TM. Soon as in it's coming soon, and the TM as in trademark, as in we always say it's coming soon but never give an actual date. That's what I think the gist is. That's the best way of explaining it. Sorry, I was struggling there. My English is bad.
No, I was curious what you're going to say. I didn't know what you
I just couldn't spit it out. I just
didn't know that was a thing. I get I guess the trademark bit, but...
It's like, oh yeah, soon. When's it coming? Soon. Just say soon every time. Trophy Fish of the Week, Pike at Raysbury. Yes, what a fantastic experience.
They're all dead.
Oh look, Darth Badger's correct me. It started with Star Wars Battlefront 2 as a joke. I didn't realise that. I think I've heard this one before Star Wars Battlefront 2. To be fair,
Pike's gone.
Pike had gone for a pint with old Des. See, you know he's old. At least 70.
Iceman Steamer. I'm curious how that name became a thing. Two. Oh, good.
Almost opposites.
Yeah.
Steam and ice. I assumed it would have started with Valve. See, I reckon, yeah, a few developers are like that, yeah. I think it pretty much applies to most studios these days. First person for multiplayer. Can you not access first person mode in multiplayer anymore?
No, you can't. No.
Could you ever do that?
No,
really?
There's a bug apparently for why they had to disable it.
I wasn't even aware of this.
Yeah, you can't do it.
Okay. I'm going to be honest with you, Big Time Jay. Not sure what the crack with that is. We'll talk with that one with the team again tomorrow. I'll find out what the reason is and if it's something we can overcome or not. And then if it is something we can overcome, it's how big a priority is it?
You say what? We stream for 10 more minutes?
Yeah, get 10 more in, why not, eh?
Last round half past. Watch me fail for another 10 minutes. So
why not, eh?
Brace.
Why don't you chuck some
strap
carp setup out, get some fatties.
I guess I could on one, you know.
Or change lake.
Yeah, well, you want to channel catfish on dead bait was the other one.
Channel catfish on dead bait indeed was one of the
challenges. I've got the dead bait on. Well, I'm trying to remember which ones. Boulder's got a lot of them in, I think.
Boulder should have channel catfish, I think, yeah.
We'll go with that then. It hasn't got pegs though.
A lot of the US lakes should have.
None of them have pegs, do they?
None of them have
just
pegs.
Just going to have to hold one out and
oh, yeah, of course.
suck it up. So that we're doing it.
Get involved, why not? We're experimenting today.
Can off the grid.
Sorry if you got motion sickness, I was just spinning in my chair quite a bit there.
Just throwing people out. He wasn't doing that thing like it.
Giving up on the pike, yeah, exactly. Well, we've got to draw a line somewhere.
I tried.
We're going to look into it more tomorrow.
It's got the SPC.
What fish do we have a bounty on this week? So we
Did everyone catch? I think we're still waiting for everyone to fully complete the bounty from last one.
What's the bounty? Sorry.
Let me show you.
Dun dun dun.
Unless someone can confirm they've already caught all 3 of these bad boys, the hunt's still on. And yeah, you need to tell Steve if you have, because then we'll roll on to the next trophy hunt chat.
Well, one of the things is people are telling me to go look for MacArthur, make sure he's definitely in the lake.
That too, yeah. Because yeah, we better check that, because that might be why.
Oh look, Scooby Hayes 420. Right, ladies and gents, I have to go. Catch you all later. Blame Sam for no pike in W1. Written warning. You know the drill, Scooby Hayes. Thank you very much for calling our man out, because he needed it. It's just disgusting attitude.
But like I said, I'll go have a little poke in that engine room and see. Oh yeah, we have to wait until we put MacArthur back in. I'm going to check. We got that written down, haven't we, for MacArthur?
Well, I've got that written down.
Good.
Got a little note. Thanks for checking out the stream as always, Scooby.
I'm trying to decide where to go. Sorry, this is taking me more time than I...
Carlos Ancines, I'm sorry if I butchered that again. Please help us understand how weather affects fishing in-game and what type of lures are best for the conditions. I think it's pretty late in the stream to start trying to give a massive detailed breakdown of what it does and doesn't work for different weather types. I'll give you a little basic rundown though. Basically, we sort of split lures up into types based on their colour. So, for example, but we don't necessarily say like, red, blue, green or black. We generalise a little bit more. So we might say that lure is bright coloured, or we might say that it's natural coloured. With bright colours would be like I say, red or blue. Natural colours would be brown and khaki green, that kind of thing. We've got metallic. Trying to think what else. Translucent. These all behave slightly differently. Oh, I'll get Des on that next week. He loves explaining that.
Does love the old bait.
Okay, I'll leave that to Des then. Fine.
Oh no, what you were saying was correct though.
Oh no.
I know Des will.
Yeah.
His Big Daddy description of it as well. But no, you carry on. You were correct.
Yeah. So the long story short is, at the moment, you sort of do just need to have a little play around, find out what works best. But let's say that you use a brightly coloured lure and you cast it out and you seem to be having good success with it on a rainy day, for example. You should find that other brightly coloured lures will behave similarly in those same weather conditions. That's the only thing I can think of describing it off the top of my head at the moment. Like I say, would need a bit more time to go into more detail to help you guys fully understand. But it becomes quite complicated, especially if lures have multiple colours on them. So, for example, a lure might be glittery, but it might also be translucent or bright coloured. Yeah, exactly. So you sometimes have overlapping effects there.
I only know this because I was setting up. Well, I might have been setting up some equipment.
Yeah, you've been doing an equipment setup recently.
I nearly said what then? But
I think it's obvious already.
No. You don't know what equipment I was setting up.
Aaron, any chance to get Euro Aqua, the venue of the biggest carps in the world? I'm not sure what the odds are of that. If it's a licensed venue, then we obviously need permission from the lake holder or whoever owns the area or land. Wouldn't write it off. If it's the biggest carp venue in the world, then surely that's got to be on our marketing guys' radar because they're big anglers.
Oh no, it did fall off. I hit the damn bridge.
What about colours on the Fishfinder? Oh, okay, so the Fishfinder, yeah, you're literally looking at depth there, basically. So the blue area of the Fishfinder shows where the water is, and then it's just showing the different shallowness of the water up until the red line, which is the ground. I think I might need to confirm this myself. I think I need a Fishfinder brush up.
Oh, I didn't mean to put it back.
Are you about to educate?
About the lines, it's mainly the density of the ground.
It's the densities. Okay. So at the point where the Fishfinder is red, that means that it's solid ground. Orange is going to be sort of
I've got it stuck again.
Okay, I think I understand. I hope that explains that better.
I was trying to make it bigger for you, but I've pushed the wrong button. There we go.
New fish, eels and goldfish. Man knows what he wants. PS4 can't, MacArthur gone. I'm not sure if MacArthur isn't in the lake. We know it's missing from the angler's log, but that is, generally speaking, a separate thing to the fish being in the lake. So if a fish is missing from the angler's log, that doesn't mean it's missing from the lake. And it also means that if a fish is in the angler's log, that doesn't mean it's in the lake. So it sort of goes both ways on that one. What bait catches barbel? Again, I think I covered this a bit at the beginning of the stream. It's generally speaking, boilies should do the job. I think we actually had someone say like size 12 hook. They managed to catch a 30-pound barbel on it, so maybe give that a go.
Yeah, I would have caught a car window in that other cast. I'd have hoofed it over the old bridge.
This is going to come back and have mountains of stuff to do.
Same as any other day. Always go, go, go. This is the only, this is what I was saying, we definitely need a peg boat. Or a boat with a peg on it.
Mm.
It's only been having one rod out is obviously lowering my odds by 2. So just a case of waiting now.
So, unfortunately though guys, I think we're getting
near the
at the end of the stream.
It's near home time to say good night and bid everyone adieu.
Adieu. Keep it classy.
We're all about class on the bearded stream. Keeping it real, but keeping it classy.
Hey, Carlos Explorer. Euro Aqua is on my list.
Whoever said at the start of the stream we needed to make notes weren't half wrong today.
Does player level affect fishing skill? Player level is just a metric of time played, basically. You will level up quicker if you are a better player because you'll be catching more fish. But that's not to say that everyone who's you can also get a high level just by playing a lot, basically. But right, guys. Oh wait, would it be possible to put in your log what you caught that certain fish with? That certain fish with?
So in the angler's log, like it should say.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You want us to say what caught the fish. Okay, that's something we spoke about in the past. Not necessarily the easiest thing to do in terms of having to store loads of information server side, but it's not impossible. Angler's log in the pause menu too, please. That would be awesome. I'm not sure how hard that would be, but I would like that. I think I've said about this before, actually.
Yeah, it would be awesome. Especially
Okay.
for tracking bosses.
Right, guys, though, we do have to go because we still have some stuff to do as well before we shoot off for the day.
Not off the clock yet.
Dun dun dun. But it's been a pleasure as always. I hope we've been able to answer the questions you wanted satisfactorily. Satisfactorily? Whatever, you know what I mean. Any answers we weren't able to get to, apologies. We'll try and get back to them next week. Just spam them in the chat like you always do. And I'm sure someone will see them and get to them. But until next time, have a good one. May the fish be ever in your favour.
I think it's tight lines, isn't it? We
Tight
need our own
lines.
catchphrase though. Everyone says tight lines.
That's the
We'll
way
get back to you on that.
The cookie crumbles.
Or we keep keep it real, keep it classy.
Keep it real, keep it classy.